I should just rest my case.
That maybe you know why I'm so excited. There's certain things I tell them on this channel that maybe they think it's just me being, they're wearing my advice cap, trying to, that when I say that people should just be frank and upfront with what it is that they want.
Yeah.
People think, how is it possible? Some people tell you that women like to be lied to. Why would they tell you the truth? What kind of things? And then the point you made about putting your house in order, how you call your children, look at their ages. They were not like they are teenagers. You say, okay, they could vibe or adults. But you still spoke to them.
Let me tell you, it doesn't matter the age the child is.
Exactly.
The child knows, and the child wants to hear you.
Absolutely.
Say what you want.
Absolutely.
Immediately you say it, it goes down.
You know that it made my job so easy for me. Even when I came in, I was like, how do you tell children everything? Because we also didn't grow up where our parents tell us everything. How do you develop this skill where you tell them everything? You guys work together up to any auntie visiting you, they know. They even write the auntie's name and then they follow.
Don't mention the number.
I'm telling you now. That's another day. And I'm like, how did he do this? And that was another thing I also got when you were even trying to get me. You were upfront. You were, you painted a picture of how our future could be together, and I could see it. And it rhymed with what I wanted, and I'm like, oh, really? And it had to come, through this person. So I think that, guys, this is one thing that, if you want to make your life easy, all the peace of mind you're looking for and all that, be authentic to yourself. Yeah. Be authentic to yourself. Go out there and speak how you... See, the person who you need in your life is just out there. It's just close to you. But if you shroud your vulnerability, you don't want them to feel this, you are feeling bad, you don't want them to feel how you're trying to cover up in any way, you're going to attract the wrong person. Yeah. Because it's like masquerading. You're wearing a mask. So how does somebody that identify that this is the person I want? Oh, he's fair. They better can't tell. So being a masquerade doesn't help anyone. Okay, so I think that to be able to convince anyone, just be yourself with them. Tell them exactly what you want. Put your heart in order so that when they come, they feel at home. They don't feel like they're strangers and everybody else is looking at them and they are feeling, I'm the visitor here, so and all that. Yeah. And it will take a lot of time for them to adjust and all that. It's not necessary when you are the man of the house. Being a leader at home is beyond providing money, all those things that people think about a man and reduce a man to an ATM or to something less than human. Being a leader at home is beyond what you think. It's about proactiveness, being able to communicate vision, like he has said, being able to communicate, how the house runs, being able to speak to everybody, carry everybody along in their capacity.
It is not even an imposition at all.
At all.
It's not you don't impose it on anyone.
Exactly.
But you just say it, and because that is what drives you as a person,
yeah,
it will be.
Yeah.
If I tell you that since I met Chi, it's just been like we have been synchronized.
It's amazing, guys. It's mysterious. That's why I say.
That's the word.
You can only know it is just a divine surgery. That's why it's God that did it. It's not. There's no controversy about it. The rhyme, the rhythm, the understanding, the thoughts. We think the same things. We say the same thing. We are vibing on the same level.
Even at the same time.
It is at the same time. If I want to say something and I'm like, okay, maybe I should tell him the next minute when he comes. He comes out from where I'm waiting for him and he says the same thing exactly. He's not. At first, it used to be a shock. Now it's normal. So we have understood that God can do this measure. It can become. It can be done, right? And yes, the person too may not immediately accept, and all that. So convincing the person is key. Now,
let me tell you how that one came.
Yeah.
When I got that instinct that yes, go ahead and get what you want, man, I did not have anybody in mind. No, I just did not have anybody because I just like, God, the person, get that person to connect with me. Gosh, she came from the blue, from nowhere. Just. Was it a broadcast?
Yeah, it was, I think it was a broadcast.
It was a broadcast.
My WhatsApp broadcast
was from the broadcast. I just read it. I read
both
it
times. Both
yeah.
times. Yeah. Because okay. Some of you don't know this. So the first time he asked me, and I said no. My no and my yes we are 5 months apart. So, and either way, both sides it was a broadcast.
So she made the broadcast, and I read the broadcast. I responded to it. And I asked a question in it, and she was like, the first one was like, you must be joking. You must be joking. I said, wow. Me joking. Okay, don't worry now. By the time it will clear your eyes, just those were my words. When it will clear in your eyes, you will know. I left her. She was sleeping her life.
And he did not cast the vision that time. It was second time.
The second time, she put the broadcast again. I didn't know it was a broadcast. I just read it. I was like, okay. This thing that you're even talking, I don't know why you're still going around, beating around the bush. See, I've told you this thing before, and you're and you are not seeing the vision. Let me even tell you that the person you recommended to me.
Yes, guys, I recommended another person to him because when I told him he was not serious, I had to look for a good girl for him now. And
I said,
and then this guy comes back and telling story like even the girl, guys, even the girl came back to tell me that why am I not marrying that guy? That guy is everything, and he thinks that he's my husband, not hers. I'm like, are you serious? I'm like, these two people are not serious. I'm telling you guys, true like
so. That's how it happened, and the second time I told her I'm very serious about it. She said, "If you are serious, I will know." I said, "Go now. Don't worry. What else do you want me to do?" She said I should toast her.
Everything. I'm telling you, toast me.
Didn't I toast you?
Yeah, no, he did. Fantastic job. See, guys, everything that made me say no the other time became such appetizing, became so attractive after 5 months when he asked me again. And I'm like, what happened? Even though I attribute it to God, I attribute it totally 100% to God. God would have done that thing because I don't know how else.
God will not do what you do. You have not asked him.
Wait, no.
So when you ask God to do,
I think God just had mercy on me and just said, this girl's foolishness will not. Let me just help her. So now, guys, because I'm blessed to have this man, guys, it is amazing, and my 4 amazing children.
Wow.
Guys, so I'm hoping that you have picked a 1, 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 things, and you have seen the reason why he said you should share this video with somebody who will need it. Yeah. Because to move from that inertia of, okay, I'm ready to move on, but now who do I approach? Is another thing. Yeah. So you've seen the element of God, prayer, the element of putting your house in order, the element of being frank, the element of, not giving up, because from what he said, 5 months apart, he still says the same thing.
See the point?
Yeah.
Honesty. You understand? Because I wasn't painting a picture to get a woman who is this and that. I just presented my painting. You saw how you met me. Mm-hmm. I was with I was carrying afro, and I was looking
so old.
I was looking like man, one wow.
And guys, he proposed to me on phone. We were in 2 different cities. We agreed to get married and engaged on phone. We didn't see. Mm-hmm. So the first time I was to go see him and the children, and I saw him. I'm like, why is he looking for? Anyway, he didn't tell me.
But remember what I told you.
I
remember what I told you, that he doesn't take a moment of call to identify someone.
Yes.
Once I speak, absolutely. No matter how you try to fake it, it just takes a phone call. If I call you the first time and I call you the second time, I think I've known you.
You can tell the person's spirit. Yes. We are spirit beings now. We are not physical people.
Telling you.
So if you tap into your inner powers, you can't, make mistakes and all that thing that people say.
And above all, remember your gut feelings.
Yeah, very important.
It doesn't. Some people
trust your gut.
See, if you, I don't know why they don't tell people this. I don't want to say churches, but religion does not allow people to understand their God.
True.
Your God is the God in you.
Absolutely.
You understand?
Absolutely.
So if you believe that you have a God in you, as you are created, that we say we are gods and we are created in the image and likeness of God. Look here.
Nothing is missing in you.
Know that. Whenever it tells you see, you have one mind tells you, go, do not do. There's a one that is very calm.
Yeah.
You need to understand that one. You need to understand the one that is your God speaking to you. Not fear, not anxiety. When it speaks, you know it.
Yeah.
And if you have not connected with that initial within you, you need to go back and train yourself to connect to who you are. Once you connect to who you are, the rest is done.
Yeah, guys, thank you so much.
Thanks for watching us.
It was the Nigerian music artist that said, Fino Fino. He's the one that said, no guts, no glory.
Oh.
In his album. So if you don't trust your guts, you're going to be tossed to and fro. following everybody's opinion and not standing anywhere, and
Yeah.
you're going to be heartbroken. Life is too short to leave it unsure, to leave it not trusting yourself, to leave it, just wavering, right? So if you want to remarry and you want to convince a woman that you need to be the mother of my children, you need to, be my wife, these are the things to do. Share with somebody who would need it, and until we come your way again, remain amazing and go ahead and subscribe to this video, like, and
And share.
share. Thank you.
Please don't hold it back. Remember, somebody might just have a life changed by your share. Thank you. And if you need me to come back here
Yes.
and say what you need me to say around this context of discourse, please do well to drop a comment in the comment section.
Right away.
And I will honor your requests.
Thank you, baby. You're just the best.
You're
So go
welcome.
ahead and do that. Drop your comments, any more questions you have around this topic, and my husband will come back to answer them. Okay, bye. Finally.
Bye for now.